welcome back to MCM Outdoors, and thanks very much as always for clicking on this video. I'm in a really nice location on the coast and I'm set up. Thankfully I've got my tarp up because, as you can probably hear, the heavens have just started to open. This keeps happening on my time off. Whenever we finish work, you'll notice on the last camp they started chucking it down, and the same on this, but that's just how it is sometimes. So I am here checking out some new gear. First hammock camp in a long time, and you've probably seen a little bit of the branding. It's a brand called Ticket to the Moon. I'll tell you all about it in a bit more detail in a future video, but today is just about coming out and familiarising myself with the equipment. So I've got a hammock, an underquilt which I'm going to put on shortly, and this sil nylon tarp which is obviously keeping me dry at the moment. Really good quality. And I've had a nice little relax in it, just watching the sea over the way there, and yeah, I'm looking forward to using it a bit more and getting to know the equipment. I'm joined on this one again by two of the lads, my good mates Ant and Leon. Leon's just getting his tent up, and Ant is roughing it a bit tonight. He's going in a tarp and bivvy bag, I think, so yeah, he's just getting set up. The weather's closing in. We've got a nice easy boil in the bag meal to cook up from. Look what we found. A few nice beers and some wine, so there'll be some good laughs later on this one. Hope you enjoy the video and stick with it until the end. Okay, we've got a few different beers on this one, and yeah, to buy the Beer Brothers. I've seen them in a local supermarket booths. This one's called Interstellar, and it's a NZ IPA, so I presume that's a New Zealand IPA. Anyway, I'm not going to go into a big, well, I'll tell you what it tastes like. I can't believe the weather. I'm not going to mention it again. Oh. First beer of the week, and yeah, really nice and fruity, very refreshing. So it's 7 PM, just while the lads are finishing up, I'm just leaving them to it. Yeah, I'm going to think about getting something on for tea and have a little look at the underquilt. Probably don't need it, so I might not deploy it. Yeah, we'll just see how the weather pans out. At the moment it's looking very wet. Speak to you in a bit. It's time to think about getting something on for tea. Just trying to make sure I'm in shot there. I'm not sure I am, but we're just going to roll with it anyway. Well, yeah, those showers have passed over by the looks of it. There's some brighter skies off out to sea, and this is what I've got. If you can get hold of them, a really budget friendly camping meal. Look what we found. They're in Sainsbury's and they're in Booths. If you've got a Booths supermarket by you, they're only about 180, 185 depending on which one you get. Chicken tikka, really nice. I just cook that up in the one pot, boil it in the bag for about 10 minutes. I've got some boil in the bag rice as well. A lot of people say, oh, you're not meant to boil it in the bag because there might be some chemicals in it. It's not really designed for that, but you can actually put that in the microwave. So I think if you've got food inside of it, there's no issues in that regard. So both of those go into my MSR Titan kettle, and I just boil that for 10 minutes. Job's a good one. Tip your rice in, eat out of the one pouch, and yeah, nice cheap tea for a couple of quid. So I'm absolutely starving. Time's getting on. The weather's getting better. Fantastic. So yes, it's time for an evening meal, chicken tikka and rice. Ant's nicely set up. We're going to have a look at his setup in a little minute. Well, we'll look at it after tea. Leon's set up. He's also got an additional tarp which we're going to sit under, enjoy a few beers later. But what a fantastic location. I've been here previously with Tony and Phil. If you haven't seen that video, link above now. But yeah, nice and relaxed. Hectic week in work, hectic week outside of work, and how good is it just to be back outdoors with good company, doing what we enjoy. So that's boiling away, taking care of itself, and yeah, I just feel really relaxed now. Like I say, it's been a bit of a hectic week, and you know, being outdoors for a couple of hours now, and all the stresses of life and work gone, and that's what it does. That's the great outdoors for you. Yeah, a bit of a boil over there on the stove, so I'll just lower that down. But having a cracking time so far. And it's probably time to open beer number 2. This one I've had before, local brewery to me, the Neptune Brewery. An oatmeal stout, Abyss. Let's have a little look at this one, see what we think. Oh, lovely, sort of malty, rich, Guinness-like aroma. So yeah, it's a really robust stout, that one. Rich, chocolate, really complex flavours. It's nice anyway, so yeah. The lads are there under the tarp once I've eaten my meal up here, because, excuse me, once I've eaten my meal up here, we're going to join Ant and Leon. We'll have a little look at their setups. But I'm impressed with this kit so far. It's a really nice ethos behind the company in terms of being ethically made, looking after the workers, a real great story behind the company, which I'm going to tell you about when I do a standalone review of this kit. Like I say, today's video is all about getting to know the gear, testing it out, seeing what I think about it. I couldn't possibly call this video a review because it's the first time I've used it. But it's, you know, getting, you know, familiarising myself with the equipment, and then we'll go over things in a bit more detail in a patch of woodland a little bit more local to me. And yeah, I'll tell you a little bit about the company, Ticket to the Moon. I'll put links below, have a little look, read about the company ethos. It's really nice, really refreshing, and I can tell you, I've used various different sorts of hammocks over the years from different manufacturers, and this is real quality stuff. That's all I can say at the moment, but real superb quality equipment. So this is their original Pro hammock. I've got an underquilt which I'm going to put on a little bit later on. I might use it as a blanket, I might not actually need it. I've got their tarp as well, a full-size tarp. You can set it up in various different configs. It's still nylon, really lightweight, but yeah, the equipment is of very good quality. It's all YKK zippers. I've checked all the stitching because I'm a bit anal about, you know, details and things like that, and if there's anything wrong with something, I always notice it. I wish it wasn't like that, but I am. But I've gone over this with a fine tooth comb, and there's not a thing out of place, so I've got no reason based on initial impressions to think it'll fail. But, you know, I will give a bit of a longer term review in due course. Anyway, it's enough nattering on. I'll bring you a few more shots of this area as the camp goes on. We'll have a chat to Ant and Leon. We'll go and enjoy a few beers and a good laugh. And it's all about getting out, getting away from it all, relaxing, letting your hair down. Excuse the irony of that one, but yeah, this is what it's all about. Just getting out, relaxing and enjoying yourself in our great outdoors. So that's a really simple meal. Chicken tikka with long grain rice, all done in the one pot. Boil it up for 10 minutes. It's really nice. Budget meal, filling and really warming too, so I'm going to sit and enjoy this. Taking the views and finish the rest of this stout. Cheers folks. Right, Leon, Ant's just tidying up. There was a few little mishaps, wasn't there?
Yeah, absolutely.
With the tarp in the wind. The rain again, as soon as I've hit record. Anyway, what are you on, Leon?
Right, I am on Stuart Browning, made in Scotland, chock-a-clock, chocolate stout.
Is that a little special?
It is, absolutely.
I've had that, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Quite strong as well, so you don't need too many of them.
No.
And this one I'll make it as quick as I can because my camera's going to explode in the rain, even though it's sunny behind us. Gunslinger 4.8 APA, American Pale Ale, Beer Brothers. Oh God. Oh, it smells like an American Pale. Tastes like an American Pale. That's very good. We've even got a footrest here. Cheers.
Looks like that kid out of it.
I can't say it, I'm recording. Shit, forgot I'm recording.
Feathers in my hair and braids around my waist. I'm almost a bird. These mountain views and pink sunsets got me shedding skin. Ooh, we all strive to be more. We all long for viva la vida. Around the corner I'll meet ya, a bit lighter and freer. I'm so happy to see ya. Air fills up my lungs and it tickles. Oh, what a joyful feeling. I think I'm gonna stay here under all these rays and soak up the sun. Ooh, we long for viva la vida. Around the corner I'll meet ya, a bit lighter and freer. I'm so happy to see ya.
the end of another video. I'm on my phone because I've left my camera out all night. We'll discuss that in a future video if we can get it working again. Thanks very much for watching. Thanks to Leon. Thanks to Ant.
Thank you.
Fantastic time, great outdoors. It's what it's all about. I'll leave a link to Ant's video below this one.
Thank you, Chris.
And all the various other links as well. So I'll keep this one short and sweet. We'll see you on the next adventure. And take care.
See you guys. See you later.